My name is Ray Ahmed Green. I am a track and field varsity athlete at Irvine High School. I am currently choosing colleges right now, but I know for sure that my major will be English or creative writing, whichever the school offers. The highlight of my athletic career, I would say it would be when I broke the 200-meter record at our school, as well as the 4x1 and the 4x4 meter records. And it was just a good feeling to know that you did something that, no one else has done yet. As a player, I'm very, very dedicated. My parents always say I'm too hard on myself because if it's not exactly how I want it to be, I am not happy. So I'm dedicated, I'm aggressive when it comes down to the point. I'm very aggressive and dedicated, so if something doesn't work out exactly how I want it to work out, I get very not happy, like that. And so that's how I would describe myself. But after a race, after I'm done running, I try to be very nice and light just to offset some of that aggression so I get a balance. I mostly admire my parents and my coaches just because they're very dedicated towards me, and whenever they always help me deal with all of my crises and stuff like that. And I know it takes a lot and they have to put in a lot of hours for that. I'd like to thank my parents, my coaches, and my teammates because they make it so much better.
Hi, I'm Haley Bowe. I am a water polo player and swimmer for Irvine High School. Next year I'll be attending Harvard College and probably majoring in integrative biology. I enjoy the team aspect and being a part of a team. Even in swimming, which is mostly technically an individual sport, the team that we have here is extremely tight-knit and supportive, and it's really fun to watch everyone grow and mature both as athletes and as individuals. And they've really inspired me. And we get to play around in the pool all day, which isn't too bad either. In water polo, I am usually looked to swim the opposing player and focus on counterattack, but also to defend center and to play center forward, basically whatever the team needs at any given situation. I most admire my teammates. At this point, I have yet to meet a more dedicated and hardworking group of people, and they are the reason that I stuck with the sports that I did, in my first years. Without them, I probably wouldn't have felt the support and the want to play these sports, freshman and sophomore year. Well, my parents obviously deserve thanking. They put up with the morning waits and the late nights and the cranky daughter sometimes after practice. And also my teammates who are, the reason that I stuck with this team like I did. And also Coach Hinman, who his love for the sports is contagious, and he has carried me, and his trust and his support throughout these 4 years has been amazing.
Hi, my name is Devin Hidalgo. I'm a basketball player and a swimmer at Irvine High School, and next year I'm going to be attending Marymount University in Arlington, Virginia, majoring in fashion merchandising and business. In basketball, I play a point guard position. I guess I just like being able to see everything. It's nice to know what's going on the court and having that kind of, I don't want to say control, but that's what it is. And then in swimming, I'm a breaststroker. That's pretty much my event. That's just what I swim. I think the highlight of this season was first round CIF game when I got the chance to score the winning basket. I did not know it was going to go in, but it did, and it was exciting. So we got to move on to the next round. I think the two traits that define me most as an athlete, one is competitiveness. The second one is probably that calm that you get under pressure. I think that has really helped me both in basketball and swimming. It's just a way for me to kind of detach myself from all the emotions that are going on around, and it helps a lot with sports. Of all the people I've met in my athletic career, I don't think it would be fair to name just one person that I admire. There are a lot of traits in people that I would aspire to have that I've met over the years, like parents, coaches, there have been a lot of people that have really influenced my character through sports. I'd just like to thank all the people that have been there for me during my athletic journey. That includes parents, which is my dad for the basketball and my mom for the swimming, and then coaches, club coaches, community coaches, high school coaches, and my teammates who have been a really big part of my growth as a player.
Hi, I'm Emily Jang and I'm a swimmer at Irvine High School. Next year I'm planning on attending Princeton University and majoring in molecular biology. I enjoy the team spirit the most. All the girls are there for each other at swim meets. We cheer each other on and support each other, and it's great to see us all grow throughout the season. And being a part of something that's bigger than yourself is really rewarding. The highlight of my career is my 200 free my sophomore year at league, because that's probably the best swim I've ever done in my entire career. The highlight of my career is my 200 free at league my sophomore year, because that's probably when I swam my best. 149.37, that's the Pacific Coast League record and the Irvine High record. As a swimmer, I'm very versatile and willing to take on any challenges. I don't shy away from events that I usually don't swim, and I'm very motivated and a hard worker. And this self-motivation that is required in swimming, the self-motivation that is required as a swimmer applies in the rest of my life. I admire my club coach, Stephen Piquel, the most because he's a really hard worker, and this hard work shows with his own business and his qualifying for the Olympics in 76 and 80. I would like to thank Coach Hinman for supporting me these 4 years in high school and for helping me throughout my high school career, and I would like to thank my parents for driving me to swim practice every day and supporting me through all my years of swimming.
Hello, my name is David Brito. I wrestle and play football at Irvine High School. Next year I plan on going to Orange Coast Junior College or Santa Ana Junior College. When it comes to football, I love the teamwork involved and grinding with my friends every day throughout the summer and hot fall days. It's just a lot of fun for me. And in wrestling, just individual competition with the real brutality of just ancient sports really just got me going, and it's a fun sport to just win or lose. On the football field, I'm a hard worker. Every day is a day to get better, really, and you just gotta prove yourself through the time and effort you put in, and I don't leave the field until I'm tired. I admire my mom most because she's the person who's cared for me the most throughout my sports career in high school, middle school, elementary school, everything. She's put the most work in towards me, and I see her loved every day. I'd like to thank my mom and my entire family, all my coaches, Coach Terry and Coach John Phillips especially, and all my teammates for just making sure I'm there every day, just having fun with all of them and keeping me on track just as well as anyone else.
Hi, my name is Mark Tchaikovsky. I'm a cross-country, soccer, and baseball player at Irvine High School, and next year I will be attending the University of Notre Dame. I enjoy the competition of it. I love competing, always enjoy game day, just putting everything out there on the field and really striving for the victory. The highlight of my athletic career has been being named to the first team All-Pacific League team for soccer in my junior year. I definitely am a dedicated player. I enjoy the preparation aspect of the sport as much as I enjoy the game aspect. And in game, I'm very cerebral, so I make sure I know the strategy, what decisions to make at what time, along with the skill. I most admire my club coach for soccer, Chip Fuller, because not only is he a brilliant guy, but has a very strong character. He really loves his job coaching soccer, and he really cares about his players. I would like to thank my parents. They really supported me through all these years in all of my sports, being willing to drive me everywhere. And I also like to thank my coaches because they really inspired me, pushed me to play as best as I can.
Hi, I'm Chase Mendoza. I play water polo for Irvine High School. I plan on attending Pepperdine University and majoring in political science. With water polo, I enjoy the dedication that it takes and the commitment. It's a lot of long hours in practice and in the game, and it forces you to excel and move on to the next level. Going to practice early is probably my favorite part because in the morning you're not awake, and just jumping in the water and doing what you love, it just it starts your day off right, and even though it's early, it's still a lot of fun. So the highlight of my athletic career was when one of my teammates scored the game-winning goal against our rival school. We really worked together as a team that game, and we were just kicking on all cylinders. As a player, I love to learn and grow in the water, and just if you're not learning, then I don't think that playing the game is right for you. You should be learning every single time in practice and in the water and outside of the water. I admire most of my grandpa because he never quits. Back when he was young, he got married at an early age, and he had to quit his job to save his family. And in the end, even though he had a family to support, he went out and found a job and started working, and he just supported his family throughout that, and I wouldn't be here without him. I'd like to thank Coach Hinman for opening the doors for me to play Division I athletics, and I would like to thank my coach, Coach Ray Wong, for just teaching me throughout the 4 years that I played for his program. He taught me a lot about what it is to be a good person in general, and that's what I think everyone should learn from sports.
Hi, my name is Michael Villegas, and I'm a wrestler at Irvine High School, and I plan on attending Cal Baptist University in the fall. The thing I enjoy most about wrestling is competing, because honestly I just love winning. The highlight of my athletic career has probably been qualifying for the California State meet this year. As a player, I'm very focused, and when I practice, I just focus completely on practicing. I'm just very dialed in. I don't really joke around when I train, and when I compete, it reflects. Making weight sucks. I hate it. And I'll have to plan like a week ahead. Like, I'll have to check my weight every single day. I'm glad that now that I'm not in season, because I don't have to check weight, but when I'm in season, it's terrible, because I'm dehydrated and I'm hungry and I'm just really cranky. I admire my mom. She's done a lot for me, and I wouldn't be here today without her help and support. I'd like to thank all my coaches, especially Coach Phillips. He got me interested in the sport, and I've stuck with it ever since.
Here's some big thanks from the Irvine athletes to the Irvine Exchange Club for the awards. Go Vaqueros!